Hey guys, Loco88 here, and today I'm going to be giving you the channel update video. If for those of you who haven't seen an update video before, basically I'm going to be discussing what I've been doing, what's going to be coming up, and any changes. But there's quite a lot for me to go through today, so I'll best get on with it. Now, first and foremost, I want to wish each and every single one of you a happy new year. I hope you all had an amazing night last night. Myself, just basically had a barbecue, even though it was cold. Something different. It was a laugh. It was fun, and I'm glad that I did it, even though it was freezing. Now, the Christmas holidays are pretty much coming to an end. The Christmas period for me is pretty much over. I know a lot of you are still going to have a vacation from work and school, things like that. But I hope during that period of time you've had a lot of fun, chilled out, enjoyed yourselves, and got some nice things for Christmas. Now, myself, the past month, a lot of you playing the same server myself, like on the Taviana. You won't see me around. You might see me around a little bit more lately, but previous, I've just been taking a break, been doing a lot of extra work as well, getting some extra pennies in for Christmas. But more or less just really been chilling out and starting to get things back to normal. What I want to go into first is talk about what things we've been doing last year in 2014, what we've been playing and recording, and what that is going to continue, and how it's basically going to work out and how it's going to develop. So one of the main things you will see on the actual channel, which I've seen and what basically a lot of you are here for, is obviously for Dannyy mod. That currently at the moment is Overpoch. So there's a lot of you who really do enjoy the Overpoch series and those kind of things, so they are going to be continuing. Now, in terms of Taviana Overpoch, that is going to be continuing. We've started getting back on that quite a lot. We're actually going to be expanding the base, which actually was already started last night. Great Dane and Carl's been doing some work on that, so there's going to be a whole new video of a base tour coming up at some point once it's done. It's going to be pretty cool. They've got some sweet ideas what they're actually going to be doing with that. But apart from playing Taviana Overpoch, all I've been really doing myself is playing a bit of World of Tanks and not really being online. I've just been chilling out with my girlfriend, watching films, and just basically taking it easy, going out drinking and things like that. But in terms of, like, once again, the previous videos, into 2015, Dannyy mod, especially Overpoch, is going to continue throughout. As long as you guys watch it and want more, I will always provide that content. So Taviana Overpoch is going to be continuing, and we're going to get this series 2 out as quickly as possible and try and get videos up quite regularly for you guys to see. Now, in terms of Cherno Overpoch, Overpoch on the Cherno server, I never actually finished that series. Part 19 is going to be coming out this week. I think tomorrow, actually. Probably, yeah. Part 20 I need to get recorded, and then what I'm going to be doing is having a little bit of a break from Cherno, so I can then occupy mainly on Taviana until I get that series completed as well. Now, for those of you who do play on the Cherno server on the Mon the Dead, you'll notice that the base is still there, and you may be wondering why. I basically log in once a week just to maintain it, and I've got enough gold left to maintain it. If I maintain it every week, which I do, and it costs me 5 briefcases, even though I don't have to maintain it every week, I'd just rather do it every week, just in case I forget to do it on the fortnight and it despawns, or if I'm busy or I have to go away or anything like that. So I'll do it every week, costs me 5 briefcases of gold. I've got enough gold to do it for about another 14, maybe 15 weeks. So that's going to be there for quite a long time. What I'm going to do once that series is done and once Taviana's series is done is see where we're at with the group. If we want to continue with Taviana, we'll do. If we don't, then what I will do is I will put up a poll for you guys to decide what you want to see, either Taviana or Cherno. But that's not relevant for now, because Taviana is going to be proceeding for quite some time, and there's 2 videos to come up at some point from Cherno anyway, so that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that for now. In terms of the solo series I've been doing, like Namalsk, what I've been on, when I asked you guys to do a poll between Namalsk and NAF. Now, with the poll being so close, I'll do a Namalsk series up to part 10, and then what I'll do is I'll do a NAF series to part 10. Now, Namalsk, I haven't played it for some time. I've actually got part of the next video already recorded, so I need to get that finished off. But that is going to continue until I get the series completed as and when I can. Now, in terms of then switching over to NAF, I may not be able to switch over to that straight away. It just depends with the amount of things I've got on. I've got a lot of things myself coming up this year. So it just depends. I want to make sure I'm bringing you the content you want to see, so I'm not sure really what's going to be happening with NAF. If I'm going to start doing a NAF series at this time, well, once Namalsk finishes, it may be a while before that actually happens. Now, in terms of Breaking Point and DayZ standalone, you obviously not seen any of that on the channel for quite some time. I'm going to get back into Breaking Point as soon as I can. Only on a small scale though, so I'm in content. I've already been talking to Great Dane about some more recordings on DayZ standalone, so we're going to look to get some game time on that, as I do have a small clip to put in a video, but I need a lot more footage so I can actually upload it for you guys to actually see. In terms of, I told you guys who were fans of World of Tanks that there was going to be no more videos on World of Tanks for quite a while, because I don't really get many views and I didn't want to upload it. But what I'm basically going to start doing is I'm going to have a upload schedule Monday to Sunday as per usual. So that's always going to be coming up on the actual Facebook side of things. What I'm going to do is on Sundays I'm going to specifically have that day for random games. So anything which I normally don't upload or it's not particularly popular, I'm going to upload on a Sunday. So what that will mean is it will be random between World of Tanks, 7 Days to Die, any kind of games like that, any kind of random clips or things like that are going to be coming up on an actual Sunday. So that's not going to be your usual Overpoch or Arma 3 stuff that comes up. Or any other Arma 2, it's just going to be random games which could happen on Sunday. So I have already got another recording for World of Tanks coming up, and that'll probably come up a week on Sunday. Now in terms, as I mentioned there as well, 7 Days to Die. Now unfortunately for you 7 Days to Die fans, Series 2 is going to be the end of the series I'm doing on that for some time. What I'm looking to do, we've bing talking about doing it, well, replaying, so that would in essence make Series 3, because I've got enough footage for Series 2 to be completed. So we may get back into it at some point. If we don't, because every time I do watch my videos back and start editing them, I do actually miss it. It is actually a fun game, so I probably will get back into it at some point with Series 3 being a solo series, or may get back in that with the guys, but that's unsure at the moment. But like I said, there's going to be 10 parts to Series 2, so they're still to come. Now, what I want to mention now is any new series that I'm going to actually be starting. Now, currently the plan is to be starting Arma 3 Overpoch / Epoch. Now, the reason why I say Overpoch / Epoch is because I'm unsure of the server what to play on. Now, Among the Dead now has a Arma 3 Epoch server, which gets highly populated. I've seen about 65 people on there. But it's just Epoch. It's a good community through Among the Dead. The servers do run. I've not played on their Arma 3 Epoch, but the servers in general do run quite smoothly, so it may be worth checking out, but I can't vouch for it as I haven't tested it yet. What we'll do though is we'll put a link in the description below to the website, so if you are looking for an Arma 3 Epoch server, go check them out. They've got their own launchers, so you can easily get access there, and if you need any help with installation, anything like that, or even people to play with, just mention it in their shout box, and there's people more than happy to basically help you out getting it installed and set up. Or if you ask for people to play, there's probably someone on there who will want to team up with you. What I want to do though is, I like the idea of Overpoch. The only problem is I'm going to have to do it on CCG, which to be honest I don't really want to have to do, due to I've seen a lot of subscribers that were doing it on CCG and Overpoch and have switched to Epoch because of performance related problems. So I may be going down the same route. Now if any of you particularly do not want me to do Epoch and would rather have Overpoch, do let me know. But it's looking like I'm going to probably do Epoch on Among the Dead. So if you guys want to get on there and play on the same system as myself and get started already, like I say, details in the description below. But I will be starting that in the next week or so, possibly recording, so videos will come up in due course. Now, in terms of new games this year, there's only really one I'm looking to at the moment, and of course that's H1Z1. Now, the closer it gets for it being released, which I believe is on the 15th, so another 2 weeks. Yeah, I forgot right, yeah. That's when it should be getting released. Now, I'm not going to get it straight away. Basically, as soon as Standalone come out, I jumped on Standalone like, I don't know how to, you know what I mean? I can't think of anything like, but I basically got that straight away. As soon as it released, so I found out, bought it instantly, installed, and played it. Now, I was, like many of you were, I was extremely disappointed. I didn't actually play it again for about another year. So I don't want to have a bad experience. So what I'm going to do, basically, I don't want to waste time playing a game which is just going to be trash. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch the YouTubers first, have a look at their videos, see what it's like, see how the game runs, how it plays, and if it looks something interesting, and you guys do really want to see it on the channel, then I'll look to do it at that time for you. But pretty much, I'm going to start looking to any survival games that are out there, zombie survival, things like that. I'm going to start looking at doing more in the future, well, during this year, as well as doing the main series of Arma 2 and Arma 3, which I'm going to be doing anyway. Now, I just want to talk about the OSC, this DayZ OSC Clan Story video. Now, the reception on that video was pretty good. Got a lot of positive comments from you guys. A lot of you guys seem to enjoy that. I may do something similar to that again in the future to show you how we've progressed beyond that point when we initially started on Epoch when it was first released. If you do want to see more of those kind of videos at a similar length, in terms of like an hour and a half, do let me know and I can look at doing something like that in the future for you. Now, not long left and not many things I want to talk about really. Now, in terms of the channel, I'm doing whatever I can to not really revamp the channel, make it look better. A lot of you may notice, obviously, the thumbnails, I'm putting more work into them just to make it look more appealing. I'm putting a lot more annotations on the videos just to make ease of access for you guys, especially like, well, obviously subscribe buttons are mainly if people come by to the channel, but if you've been away and you're just watching an update part and obviously answering the previous or the next one, the annotations are there, so it's more ease of access for you and the channel flows more. So I've been doing little things like that. I spent a lot of time doing the annotations, which is taking absolutely forever, especially I started doing it through the initial OPOC series, and there's that many videos I've got, it is taking me quite a long time, so that's what's getting worked on. Now, in terms of the actual Facebook link to the actual channel, I'm surprised how many likes I've got on there. I'm really pleased and happy that you guys have done that. In terms of the actual Facebook itself, all the videos actually are updated on there. On the Google Plus I've got as well is linked now onto my Facebook. Not on the Facebook, sorry, on the YouTube channel, so you can easily go over to there if you wish to as well. But in terms of the actual Facebook itself, I'm going to be doing, if there's going to be any slight changes or anything like that, or if I'm going to do a small poll, this is going to be strictly just on the Facebook. Any announcements are going to be updated on them, so definitely check it out. Link also will be in the description below. Now, for those of you who have basically been following me on Twitch and following me for a long time, even though I haven't really been streaming at all, apart from some test streams ages ago, I do appreciate your support, and I apologise that no live streams have come out. I'm looking to start doing live streams this year. The only problem is I've had problems setting up a second monitor. I've mentioned this before, so like you already know, but with this monitor, it's a VGA monitor. I don't have any VGA ports in the back of my tower. The connectors and adapters I'm using just don't seem to work. So I'm going to have to buy a new monitor at some point when I get a chance. So live streams will start, but it's going to start obviously once I get a monitor sorted out. Now, finally, the last section I want to talk about, guys, is I want to talk about how awesome you lot have been. You've been absolutely amazing. I really appreciate all the support that you actually do give me. All the likes you put on the videos, that really does help me out, because if you are liking a video, it makes me realise that you do like it and you want to see more. So keep it up. If you do want to see videos, keep liking. If you've got any feedback for me, any comments, anything like that, do let me know. Any feedback at all you want to give, let me know. If you do, what I'm going to start doing as well, because I want to be more interactive with you guys, I'm going to try and comment back to I always comment back to people as much as I can. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll comment back as long as an ability to do so. Sometimes there's no reply option. Also as well, a lot of you guys do ask me to check out your own YouTube channels, see what they're like, and for me to give you any kind of advice. And I wish I do as well. So if you do have any channels, if you have got a channel yourself, you load gaming videos, you want me just to check it out for any reason, do, and I will take the time when I get the chance to do that for you guys, because you do a lot for me, so I want to give a little back as and when I can. Now, specifically, I want to give a shout out to Nigel1664W. You know who you are, and you pretty much know why I'm giving the shout out, but you've done shout outs for me in the past, which is gaining more subscribers, and I appreciate it. There's other people and YouTubers I can imagine you do it for, but you do it for me, and I appreciate what you've done, so big thanks to you. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. It's a lot of me rabbiting on once again. So yeah, pretty much, like I say, things are going to stay the same with a few changes. I'm going to keep trying to upload every single day for you guys. I know the main thing you like to see is Arma 2 Overpoch, so that is going to be the main focus on the channel. But I'm going to bring more of other things in as well, as and when I can, just to bring some variety and other things for you guys to see. If you do have any questions at all about any of what I've discussed in this video, do put it in the comments below. I will get back to you. Once again, big thank you. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, and best of luck to your endeavours in this year to come.